cold stone bites into Caelan's knees. The air down here tastes like rust and fear, thick enough to choke on. He can't see the vault ceiling, hasn't seen anything clearly since birth, but he feels the weight of it pressing down. Low, close, suffocating. Chains rattle somewhere to his left. Another Omega, younger maybe. The boy's breathing comes too fast, hitching on sobs he's trying to swallow. Caelan's wrists ache where the metal cuffs dig in. He doesn't pull against them anymore. Learned that lesson years ago. Lot 17. A voice announces. Gravel rough. Bored. Blind. Virgin. 20 years old. Opening bid starts at 40,000 credits. Footsteps circle him. Slow. Assessing. Like he's livestock. 40,000 for that? Someone laughs. Sharp. Cruel. Thing can't even see. What's the point? Purity has value. The auctioneer snaps back. Especially when it's this well-preserved. Hi viewers, kindly tell us where you're watching from and what time it is. Caelan's throat tightens. He wants to speak, wants to beg them to take the child instead. But his voice died somewhere between the third beating and the fourth buyer who returned him for being defective. The young Omega whimpers again. Closer now, maybe 3 cages over. Please, the boy whispers. I want my mama. A hand cracks across flesh. The sound echoes. Caelan's chest splits open. Not literally, but the pain feels real enough. Shut it, the guard snarls. Or I'll give you something real to cry about. Caelan's lips part. The words scrape out before he can stop them. Take me instead. Silence drops like a blade. Then laughter. Harsh. Disbelieving. Did the blind one just speak? The auctioneer's boots stop in front of him. You offering yourself up, Omega? How noble. Caelan's hands shake. He curls his fingers inward, nails biting his palms. He's just a child, Caelan says, voice steadier now, stronger. I'll cooperate. I won't fight. Just leave him alone. More laughter. Someone spits near his feet. Cooperate, the auctioneer mocks. You've been cooperating your whole pathetic life. That's why you're here. The guard moves. Caelan hears the shift in air, the creak of leather, the whistle of something swinging toward his face. An explosion tears through the vault. The ground shakes. Metal screeches. Someone screams. Caelan hits the floor, curling into himself as dust and debris rain down. His ears ring. His lungs burn. Smoke floods his nose, acrid, chemical, wrong. Boots thunder across stone. Not the auctioneer's boots. These are heavier, disciplined, military. Secure the perimeter. A voice barks, authority wrapped in ice. No one leaves. No one moves. Gunfire cracks. Brief, surgical, then silence. Caelan's heart hammers against his ribs. He can't see what's happening. Can't tell if the soldiers are here to save them or finish the job. All he knows is the air changed. Pressure dropped. Like a storm rolled in. Footsteps approach. Slow, deliberate, not running, not frantic. Walking toward him. Caelan's breath catches. He presses himself against the floor, trying to become smaller, invisible, nothing worth noticing. Please, he whispers, voice cracked. I'll cooperate. Don't hurt me. I'll do whatever you want. The footsteps stop. Right in front of him, Caelan feels the presence before anything else. Heat, Massachusetts power. An alpha so potent the air itself seems to bend around him. His chest constricts. Not fear. Something else. Something his body recognizes even if his mind doesn't understand. A scent curls into his nose. Faint. Controlled. But underneath the restraint, there's wildness. Pine and smoke and something that makes his hindbrain scream both run and stay. Leather creaks. Fabric shifts. The alpha is kneeling. Caelan's breath stops entirely. Alphas don't kneel. Not for omegas. Not for anyone. You're safe now, the alpha says. The voice is low, controlled, but there's a tremor underneath. Like the man is fighting his own body to stay calm. Caelan's fingers twitch. He doesn't believe the words. Can't believe them. Every alpha he's ever known used safe as a lie right before they hurt him. But this voice, it doesn't sound like a lie. Somewhere behind the alpha, someone gasps. A soldier, maybe, shocked. Your Majesty. Majesty. Caelan's stomach drops. A king. This is a king. Break his chains. The king orders. Now. Metal clinks. Hands, gentle, shaking slightly, work at Caelan's wrists. The cuffs fall away. Caelan pulls his arms close, rubbing the raw skin. He still can't see the man in front of him, but he feels the weight of his attention. Focused. Absolute. What's your name? The king asks. Caelan's throat works. Caelan. The name hangs in the air. Then the king inhales. Sharp, like he's been punched. Caelan, he repeats, tasting it, testing it. His hand moves. Caelan feels it in the air currents, reaching toward him, hovering near his face but not touching. You're mine, the king whispers. The words slam into Caelan like a fist. He recoils, scrambles backward. His shoulders hit stone. No, Caelan gasps. I'm not. I don't want to be owned. The king goes still, completely, utterly still. Behind him, soldiers freeze, like the world just tilted off its axis. No one's ever. One of them breathes. No Omega has ever refused. Out. The king snaps. Everyone out. Now. Boots retreat. Fast. The vault empties. Caelan's chest heaves. He can't stop shaking. Can't stop the panic clawing up his throat. The king is still kneeling. Still close enough that Caelan can feel his body heat. I won't own you, the king says. Quiet. Careful. I'll protect you. There's a difference. Caelan shakes his head. Everyone says that. Then they. He can't finish. The words tangle with memories. Hands that bruised. Voices that lied. Pain that never stopped. The king's breath shudders out. I'm going to break these chains myself, he says. Then I'm going to carry you out of here. You can fight me if you need to, but I won't leave you in this place. Caelan hears metal groan, feels the vibration through the floor as the king, barehanded, tears the anchor chain from the wall. Impossible. That chain was bolted into solid stone. Strong arms slide under Caelan's legs and back, lifting him like he weighs nothing. Caelan's fingers grab instinctively, catching fabric. The king's coat, soft, expensive, nothing like the rough hands that usually touch him. Please don't hurt me, Caelan whispers. I've done nothing wrong. The king's chest expands, holds, releases slowly. I know, he says. Gunfire erupts again, closer this time. The traffickers fighting back. The king's arms tighten around Caelan, protective, not possessive, and he moves, fast, shielding Caelan's body with his own as bullets ricochet off stone. Caelan buries his face against the king's chest. His heart pounds so hard it hurts. They burst through a doorway. Cool air hits Caelan's face. Fresh, clean, outside. The king keeps walking, doesn't stop, doesn't slow. Caelan's fingers twist in the coat fabric. The trembling won't stop, won't ever stop. If you're saving me for show, Caelan whispers, or for politics, or because it makes you look merciful, please don't. I'd rather go back. The king stops walking, just stops. His arms are still around Caelan, but his whole body has gone rigid. What did you say? The words come out strangled. Caelan's throat closes. I just meant, if this is temporary, if you'll get tired of me like everyone else. Who made you think? The king says slowly, that you're disposable? Caelan doesn't answer. Can't. The king's hand comes up, cups the back of Caelan's head. Gentle, reverent. I'm going to find every person who hurt you, the king says, voice soft, lethal, and I'm going to make them remember your name. Caelan's breath hitches. Before he can respond, a soldier runs up, boots skidding on gravel. Your Majesty, the soldier pants. The North Wing is secure. All traffickers in custody. But what? The media. They're already outside the perimeter. They know you were here. They're asking questions. The king's jaw clenches. Caelan feels it through the vibration in his chest. Let them ask, the king says. Tomorrow morning, I'll give them answers. He looks down at Caelan. Caelan can't see his face, but he feels the intensity of the gaze. Tomorrow, the king says quietly, the whole kingdom is going to know your name. Will Caelan survive the spotlight when the king makes his shocking announcement? Morning light burns through the palace windows. Caelan sits on the edge of a bed that's too soft. His fingers grip the silk sheets, not because they're comfortable, but because he needs something solid to hold. The room is too big, too quiet, too clean. He doesn't belong here. A knock sounds, 3 times, measured. Come in, Caelan says. His voice sounds small in all the space. The door opens. Footsteps enter. Heavy, deliberate. The king. Caelan's spine straightens automatically. Survival instinct. Make yourself small, but not small enough to seem defiant. Did you sleep? The king asks. Caelan's hands tighten on the sheets. Some. A lie. He didn't sleep at all. Every time he closed his eyes, he felt chains again. The king moves closer. His scent fills the room. Pine and smoke and something else Caelan's body reacts to without permission. I brought someone, the king says. Dr. Amara. She specializes in trauma recovery. She won't touch you without your consent. She's just here to talk. Caelan's chest loosens slightly. Talk. He can do talk. Okay, he whispers. Another set of footsteps. Lighter. A woman. Hello, Caelan, Dr. Amara says. Her voice is warm, steady. I'm going to sit in the chair by the window. Is that all right? Caelan nods. Fabric rustles as she sits. The king hasn't moved, still standing near the door, close enough to protect, far enough to give space. Your Majesty, Dr. Amara says gently. This will work better if Caelan and I speak alone. Silence stretches. Then the king's boots shift, moving toward the door. Wait, Caelan says. The boots stop. Caelan's throat tightens. He doesn't know why he spoke. Doesn't know why the thought of the king leaving makes his chest hurt. You can stay, Caelan says quietly, if you want. More silence. Then the king walks to the far wall, leans against it, arms crossed. I'll be here, he says. Dr. Amara begins asking questions. Gentle ones. About food. About temperature preference. About whether Caelan needs anything. Not about the vault. Not about the trafficking. Not yet. Caelan's shoulders start to relax, fraction by fraction. Then Dr. Amara asks, Do you have family, Caelan? His stomach drops. No, he says. Too fast. Too sharp. No one. Dr. Amara presses. Carefully. Caelan's nails dig into the sheets. My parents sold me. They signed papers. They took money. They have no family. Across the room, something crashes. Caelan flinches. His whole body locks up. Sorry, the king says. His voice is rough, controlled but barely. I knocked over a vase. He didn't. Caelan knows he didn't. The king punched something. The wall, maybe, hard enough to crack stone. Dr. Amara continues smoothly, redirecting the conversation to safer topics. By the end of the hour, Caelan's breathing has steadied. We'll talk again tomorrow, Dr. Amara says. You did well today. She leaves. The king doesn't. Caelan sits on the bed, hyper-aware of the alpha across the room. His scent is stronger now, sharper, like his control is fraying. I'm going to make an announcement today, the king says. The kingdom needs to know you're here, under my protection. Caelan's hands tremble. They'll ask questions. Yes. They'll want to know why you saved me. Yes. They'll call me defective. The king moves. Fast. He's across the room before Caelan can track him, kneeling in front of the bed. Not touching, just close. Listen to me, the king says. Low, fierce. You are not defective. You're not broken. You're not disposable. Anyone who says otherwise will answer to me. Caelan's breath catches. The king's hand hovers near Caelan's, not grabbing, just there, offering. May I? He asks. Caelan stares at the space where he thinks the king's hand is. His heart pounds. No one's ever asked permission before. Slowly, Caelan extends his hand. The king's fingers close around his. Warm, careful. His thumb brushes over Caelan's knuckles. The touch sends electricity up Caelan's arm. His whole body reacts. Heat flooding his chest, his breath quickening. Something deep inside him pulling toward this alpha. The king inhales sharply. His grip tightens, just slightly. Caelan, he breathes. Then he lets go, pulls back, stands. I need to go, he says, strained. The announcement, but I'll come back. After. He leaves, fast, like he's running from something. Caelan sits alone in the too big room, his hand still tingling where the king touched him. 3 hours later, the kingdom explodes. Caelan hears it through the walls, shouting, doors slamming, footsteps running. A servant, Maris, the kind woman who brought him breakfast, slips into his room. You need to hear this, she says. Her voice shakes. She turns on the audio feed. The king's voice fills the room, strong, unshakable. By royal decree, Omega Caelan is under my personal protection. He is not property. He is not for trade. He is my chosen mate. Caelan stops breathing. Mate, chosen mate. The audio feed erupts with voices. Nobles shouting. Reporters demanding answers. Your Majesty, the Omega has no lineage. He's unscented. He's blind. He was trafficked. Enough. The king's voice cuts through the chaos like a blade. I don't answer to any of you, he says. Caelan answers to no one. He bows to no one, not even me. Silence. Then chaos again. Louder. Maris turns off the feed. Her hands shake. The whole kingdom is talking, she whispers. Half of them think it's a political move. The other half thinks. Thinks what? Caelan asks. That you've bewitched him. Caelan's stomach twists. Maris touches his shoulder. Gently. For what it's worth, I think he meant every word. She leaves. Caelan sits in the silence, his mind spinning. Chosen mate. He doesn't understand. Can't understand. The door slams open. Caelan jumps, his heart lurching into his throat. Apologies, a man says. Not the king. Someone else. I'm Jamar, head of palace security. His boots cross the room. Stop close. You need to come with me, Jamar says. Now. Why? Caelan's voice cracks. The mafia syndicate put out a bounty on you. Jamar's tone is grim. 5 million credits. Dead or alive. Caelan's vision, already limited, goes dark at the edges. They want you back, Jamar continues. Or they want you gone. Either way, you're a target. Footsteps behind Jamar. Fast. The king. Where is he? The king demands. Here, your majesty. The king's presence floods the room. He's breathing hard, like he ran the whole way. No one touches him, the king says. Voice lethal. Double the guard. Triple it. I don't care. He doesn't leave this wing without me. Your majesty, Jamar says carefully. The council is demanding an audience. They're threatening to. Let them threaten. They're saying if you don't remove the Omega from the palace, they'll call a vote of no confidence. Silence. Caelan's chest tightens. I should leave. No, the king says immediately. I'm causing problems. You're not causing anything. The king moves closer. Caelan feels the heat of him. They are, and I will handle them. How? Caelan whispers. The king's hand cups his jaw. Gentle, reverent. By making them understand, he says quietly, that you're not going anywhere. A knock at the door. Urgent. Jamar opens it. A messenger. Panting. Your Majesty, the messenger gasps. The council. They've called an emergency session. They're voting tonight. The king's hand drops from Caelan's face. On what? He asks, but his tone says he already knows. on whether to remove the Omega from the palace. The messenger swallows. By force, if necessary. The king's scent shifts. Darker. Dangerous. Tell them, he says slowly, that if they try, it's war. Can Caelan survive becoming the center of a kingdom's power struggle? Caelan's fingers trace the edge of the balcony railing. Stone. Cold. Solid. Real. The palace garden below hums with life. Birds, wind, distant voices. He can't see any of it, but the sounds build pictures in his mind. Footsteps approach from behind. Measured. Familiar now. The king. You shouldn't be out here alone, Rhyden says. Caelan learned his name this morning. Rhyden. It feels strange to think of him as anything other than the king. I needed air, Caelan says. Rhyden stops beside him. Close but not touching. The council met last night, Rhyden says. Caelan's stomach knots. And I told them no. They'll hate you for choosing me. They already hate me for a dozen other reasons. Rhyden's voice is dry. One more won't matter. Caelan turns toward him. Why are you doing this? Silence stretches. Then Rhyden says, because when I saw you in that vault, every instinct I've spent years controlling came alive. Because your scent, even though it's faint, makes my alpha half recognize something I didn't think existed. Because you tried to save a child you didn't know at the cost of yourself. Caelan's throat tightens. That doesn't mean you have to claim me. I haven't claimed you, Rhyden says quietly. I've protected you. There's a difference. Not to the kingdom. Then the kingdom is wrong. Caelan's chest aches. He wants to believe the words. Wants to trust this alpha who kneels and asks permission and speaks about honor like it matters. But trust is a currency he spent long ago. What happens, Caelan asks, when you realize I'm not worth the fight? Rhyden moves. Fast. His hands frame Caelan's face. Not grabbing, not restraining, just holding. His thumbs brush Caelan's cheekbones. Don't, Rhyden says, voice rough. Don't reduce yourself to what they made you believe. Caelan's breath shakes. Everyone leaves eventually. I won't. You don't know that. I do. Rhyden's forehead presses against Caelan's. Gentle. Grounding. Because I've been alone long enough to recognize when I've found something worth keeping. Caelan's hands lift. Hesitant. His fingers brush Rhyden's wrists. Feeling the pulse there. Fast. Strong. Alive. For the first time since the vault, Caelan lets himself consider the impossible. What if this is real? What if he's safe? What if glass shatters? Caelan jerks back. Rhyden spins, putting himself between Caelan and the sound. A rock. Someone threw a rock. It lies on the balcony floor, wrapped in paper. Rhyden picks it up. His jaw tightens as he reads. What does it say? Caelan asks. Rhyden crumples the paper. Nothing important. Tell me. Caelan. I'm not a child. Tell me. Rhyden's hand clenches around the paper. It says you're a stain on the throne, that you should be removed before you corrupt the bloodline. Caelan's chest goes cold. They're right, he whispers. I am corrupting. Stop. Rhyden's voice cracks like a whip. You're not corrupting anything. They're the corruption. And I will burn every single one of them down if they come near you again. His scent floods the balcony. Thick, possessive, dangerous. Caelan's body reacts without permission. Heat pools low in his stomach. His breath quickens. His Omega instincts scream mate safe alpha. He stumbles back, away from the intensity. I need to go inside, Caelan gasps. Rhyden doesn't follow, doesn't push. I'll have guards stationed here, he says. Controlled again. No one will get this close again. Caelan nods. Please. That night, Caelan meets the pups. Dr. Amara suggested it. Said being around children might help him feel grounded. Less like a target. More like a person. The orphan wing smells like soap and warm milk. Soft voices echo down the hallway. A small hand grabs Caelan's. He freezes. You're the new one, a child's voice says. Hi, curious. The one the king saved. Caelan's throat tightens. Yes. Are you scared? Sometimes. Me too, the child says. My name's Talren. I'm 6. I'm Caelan. I know. Everyone knows. Talren tugs his hand. Come on. I'll show you the playroom. Talren leads him through the wing, narrating everything. The toys, the other children, the caretaker who makes the best honey cakes. For the first time in years, Caelan smiles. Really smiles. Talren feels it somehow. You should smile more. It makes your face look nice. Caelan's chest warms. They sit together in the playroom. Talren chatters about everything and nothing. Caelan listens, letting the boy's voice fill the empty spaces inside him. Hours pass. When it's time to leave, Talren hugs him, small arms wrapping tight around Caelan's waist. Will you come back? Talren asks. Yes, Caelan promises. I'll come back. He means it. Rhyden finds him in the hallway afterward. How was it? Rhyden asks. Good. Caelan's voice is soft. He's a good kid. Talren's special, Rhyden agrees. He doesn't trust easily, but when he does, he loves completely. Caelan's chest tightens. He reminds me of what? Of who I might have been, if things were different. Rhyden's hand finds Caelan's. Their fingers lace together. You can still be that person, Rhyden says. Caelan's breath catches. Can I? Yes. They stand in the quiet hallway, hands linked, the world narrowing to just this moment. Then footsteps. Fast. Jamar appears. His face is grim. Your Majesty, he says. We have a problem. Rhyden's hand tightens on Caelan's. What kind of problem? Someone inside the palace. Jamar's voice drops. We think it's one of the servants, passing information to the syndicate. Caelan's stomach drops. How long? Rhyden demands. At least a week, maybe longer. Rhyden's scent turns cold. Lethal. Find them, he orders. And bring them to me. Jamar nods, disappears. Rhyden turns to Caelan. You're staying in my wing tonight. What? I'm not taking chances. Rhyden's voice is steel. If someone's feeding them information, they know where you sleep, where you go, who you talk to. Caelan's chest tightens. The pups will have triple guards. Rhyden, no arguments. Rhyden's hand cups his face. Please, just this once. Let me keep you safe. Caelan's resistance crumbles. Okay, he whispers. Rhyden's chambers are massive. Caelan sits on the edge of the bed, different from his own, larger, softer, while Rhyden moves through the room. There's a bath through that door, Rhyden says. Food in the side room. Anything you need, just ask. Where will you sleep? Caelan asks. The couch. This is your room, and you're my guest. Caelan's fingers twist in the blanket. I don't want to displace you. You're not displacing anything. Rhyden's voice softens. You're exactly where you should be. Silence falls. Caelan's body hums with awareness. The alpha's scent surrounds him. Pine and smoke and safety. His omega instincts whisper, nest here, stay here, safe here. Can I ask you something? Caelan says quietly, anything. Why me? Rhyden crosses the room, sits beside him on the bed, not touching but close. I don't have a good answer, Rhyden admits. I just know that when I saw you, something in me recognized something in you, like we were always supposed to meet, like every choice I made led me to that vault at that exact moment. Caelan's throat burns. That sounds like fate. Maybe it is. I don't believe in fate. Neither did I. Rhyden's hand covers Caelan's. Until you. Caelan turns his hand over. Their palms press together. Heat floods between them. Electric. Undeniable. Rhyden's breath catches. His grip tightens. Caelan, he says. Warning. Plea. I feel it too, Caelan whispers. Rhyden pulls away. Stands. Puts distance between them. You should rest, he says. Strained. Caelan lies down. Listens to Rhyden move to the couch across the room. Hours pass. Neither of them sleeps. Finally, near dawn, Caelan speaks into the darkness. Rhyden, yes. Thank you. For what? For asking. For waiting. For seeing me as more than what they made me. Silence. Then Rhyden's voice, rough with emotion. You're everything they couldn't break. Caelan's eyes burn. He falls asleep to the sound of Rhyden's breathing. When he wakes, there's a blanket over him he doesn't remember pulling up. And on the pillow beside him, a single white flower. That afternoon, Jamar finds the traitor, a kitchen servant. Young, scared. Rhyden questions him in the throne room. Caelan insists on being there. Who are you working for? Rhyden demands. The servant trembles. The Voss family. They said they'd kill my sister if I didn't. What did you tell them? Everything. The Omega's schedule. His routines. Where he sleeps. Who he talks to. Caelan's chest goes cold. Rhyden's hands clench on the throne arms. What else? The servant's face crumples. They asked about the orphan wing. About which pup the Omega spends time with. Caelan's world tilts. No, he breathes. Rhyden stands. His scent floods the room. Dark, furious, barely controlled. Double the guard on the orphan wing, he orders. No one in or out without my explicit permission. Your Majesty, Jamar says carefully, the Voss family has connections. If we move against them, then we move. Rhyden's voice is ice. I don't care about their connections. A messenger bursts through the doors. Your Majesty. The messenger's face is white. The orphan wing. Someone breached the perimeter. We lost visual on one of the pups. Caelan's heart stops. Which pup? Rhyden demands. The messenger's voice cracks. Talren. Will they find Talren before it's too late? Caelan's legs give out. He hits the floor, hands splayed on cold marble. His breath won't come. Won't pull into his lungs properly. Caelan. Rhyden is beside him instantly. He's 6, Caelan gasps. He's just a baby. He's 6. Rhyden's hands frame his face. We'll find him. I promise you. You can't promise that. Caelan shoves at him. Weak, desperate. You can't. They took him because of me. This is my fault. It's not. I should never have come here. Caelan's voice cracks. I should have stayed in the vault. I should have. Stop. Rhyden's grip tightens. Not painful. Grounding. Listen to me. This is not your fault. They're using him to hurt us. That's on them. Not you. Caelan shakes his head. Tears he didn't know he had left burn down his face. Jamar appears. His jaw is tight. Your Majesty. We found something. He holds out a piece of fabric. Torn. Stained. Talren's shirt. Caelan makes a sound, raw, broken animal. Rhyden takes the fabric. His hands shake. Just slightly. Where? He asks. Voice deadly calm. North District. Abandoned textile factory. Same location the Voss family used for smuggling 3 years ago. How many guards? Unknown. But Jamar hesitates. They sent a message with the shirt. What message? Jamar's throat works. They want the Omega, in exchange for the pup. Alone. Or they'll kill the boy. Silence crashes through the throne room. Then Rhyden moves. Fast. He grabs Jamar by the collar, slams him against the wall. Find another way. Your Majesty. I said find another way. Rhyden's voice breaks. I won't trade him. I won't. Then what do we do? Jamar demands. Let the pup die? Rhyden releases him, steps back. His chest heaves. Caelan stands. His legs still shake, but he forces them steady. I'll go, he says. No. Rhyden spins toward him. Absolutely not. He's there because of me. He's there because they're monsters. You're not responsible. I am. Caelan's voice is quiet, certain, and I'm the only thing they want. So I'll go. Rhyden crosses the distance between them. His hands grip Caelan's shoulders. I can't lose you, he says. Bro, honest. Do you understand? I can't. And I can't let a child die for me. Caelan's fingers find Rhyden's wrists. Please, let me do this. There has to be another way. There isn't. Caelan's voice cracks. You know there isn't. Rhyden's forehead drops to Caelan's. His breath shudders out. I'll come with you, he says. They said alone. I don't care what they said. If you come, they'll kill him. Caelan's hands tighten. You know they will. They need leverage. If you're there, they lose it. Rhyden's hands shake. I can't let you walk into that alone. You have to. Silence. Then Rhyden pulls back. His eyes. Caelan can't see them, but he feels the weight of them. I'll have snipers on every roof, Rhyden says. Trackers in your clothes. The second they release the boy, my team moves in. Okay. If anything goes wrong, it won't. Caelan. It won't, Caelan repeats. Firmer. Because I trust you. Rhyden's breath catches. Those words, simple, honest, seem to break something in him. He pulls Caelan into his arms. Careful, gentle, like he's holding something precious. Come back to me, he whispers into Caelan's hair. Caelan's eyes burn. I will. The abandoned factory smells like rust and decay. Caelan's footsteps echo on concrete. His cane taps ahead of him, mapping the space. Voices surround him, low, mocking. The king's little pet came after all. Didn't think he'd have the spine. Blind and stupid. Caelan keeps walking, chin up, hands steady despite the terror screaming through his veins. Where's Talren? He calls out. Laughter. Eager, aren't you? Footsteps circle him. Multiple sets. He's surrounded. Let me see him first, Caelan says. Then I'll cooperate. More laughter. Then a small whimper. Caelan's heart lurches. Talren, Caelan. The boy's voice is thick with tears. You came. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It's okay, sweetheart. Caelan's voice steadies. I'm here. Everything's going to be okay. How touching, a man says, cold, amused. The defective Omega playing hero. I'm here like you wanted, Caelan says. Let him go. Oh, we will. The man's footsteps approach. After we discuss terms. There are no terms. You wanted me. You have me. True. But we also want assurance the king won't retaliate. Caelan's jaw tightens. He won't. If you let the boy go. His word means nothing. Then take mine. Silence. The man laughs. Your word? You're nothing. Then why am I here? Caelan's voice sharpens. If I'm nothing, why go through all this trouble? Why risk the king's wrath to get me back? The man's footsteps stop. Caelan presses forward. You need me because I matter to him, which means I have value. So let the boy go and I'll stay. You have my word I won't fight. The silence stretches. Then, release the pup. Footsteps, small ones, running. Talren crashes into Caelan's legs, arms wrapping tight. Go, Caelan whispers. Run straight ahead. Don't stop. I don't want to leave you. Go. Now. Talren hesitates. Then his small footsteps retreat. Fast. Caelan counts his heartbeats. 10, 20, 30. Then, glass shatters. Doors explode inward. Shouts. Gunfire. Caelan drops to the ground, covering his head. The man who was speaking grabs him, yanks him up. Something cold presses against his throat. A knife. One more step. The man shouts. And I open his throat. The chaos stops. Caelan's breath comes in shallow gasps. The blade bites his skin. Warm blood trickles down his neck. Let him go. Rhyden's voice. Cold. Lethal. Now. Or what? The man demands. You'll kill me? Go ahead. But he dies first. Rhyden doesn't answer. Caelan hears him moving. Closer. Rhyden, don't. Caelan starts. The knife presses harder. Shut up. You want me? Rhyden says. Take me instead. I don't want you. The man spits. I want him gone. I want proof that Omegas don't belong on thrones. He's not on a throne. But he will be. Once you bond him. once you make him untouchable. The man's voice rises. He's corrupting everything. He's done nothing, Rhyden says, except survive, except show more courage than anyone in this room. Caelan's throat closes. Courage? The man laughs. He's weak, broken, worthless. Rhyden moves, fast. The knife disappears from Caelan's throat. He falls forward. Hands catch him, Rhyden's hands. Behind them, the man screams, then goes silent. Rhyden pulls Caelan against his chest. His hands check for injuries, neck, arms, ribs. Are you hurt? His voice shakes. I'm okay, Caelan whispers. Is Talren safe? He's safe. Caelan's legs give out again. This time Rhyden catches him, lifts him, holds him like he's afraid to let go. You came, Caelan says, dazed. Of course I came. Rhyden's voice cracks. Did you think I'd let you do this alone? You weren't supposed to. I know. Rhyden carries him out of the factory. I've never been good at following rules. Caelan's arms wrap around his neck. He buries his face against Rhyden's throat, breathing in pine and smoke and safety. Thank you, he whispers. Rhyden's arms tighten. Don't thank me. You're the one who walked into hell for a child who isn't even yours. He needed me. I know. Rhyden's voice drops. That's why you're the bravest person I've ever met. Caelan's chest aches. For the first time, he thinks maybe he believes him. The palace is chaos when they return. Nobles demanding answers. Guards running protocol checks. Dr. Amara insisting on medical exams. Rhyden carries Caelan through all of it. Doesn't put him down until they reach his chambers. Rest, he orders gently. Where's Talren? Caelan asks. With the caretakers. Shaken but unharmed. Caelan's eyes burn. Can I see him? Tomorrow. Tonight you need to recover. Caelan wants to argue, but exhaustion crashes over him like a wave. Rhyden helps him to the bed, pulls the blankets up. His hand lingers on Caelan's cheek. You scared me, Rhyden admits, quiet. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. Just... His thumb brushes Caelan's jaw. Don't do it again. Caelan's breath catches. I can't promise that. I know. Rhyden's voice roughens. That's what terrifies me. He pulls away, moves toward the door. Rhyden. Yes. Stay. Rhyden freezes. Caelan. Please. Just stay in the room. I don't want to be alone. Silence. Then Rhyden crosses back to the bed. Sits on the floor beside it, back against the mattress. I'm here, he says. I'm not going anywhere. Caelan's hand drops over the edge of the bed, finds Rhyden's shoulder. They stay like that, connected, silent. Caelan's eyes drift closed. He's almost asleep when he hears it. Footsteps, fast, urgent. A knock. Rhyden stands, opens the door. A messenger, face white, hands shaking. Your Majesty, the messenger says. The council, they've made their decision. What decision? They're calling for a vote. Tomorrow at dawn. The messenger's voice drops. If you don't remove the Omega from the palace immediately, they'll declare it an act against the kingdom. They're threatening war. Rhyden's scent turns cold. Dangerous. He turns toward Caelan, jaw clenched, eyes dark. Let them come, he says quietly. Will the kingdom tear itself apart over one Omega's fate? Dawn breaks cold. Caelan wakes to the sound of armor clanking in the hallways. Boots marching. Voices barking orders. Rhyden is gone. Panic spikes through Caelan's chest. He sits up too fast, the room spinning. The door opens. Not Rhyden. Dr. Amara. Easy, she says. Calm. Steady. The king is in the throne room. He asked me to check on you. Caelan's hands twist in the sheets. What's happening? The council is gathering. Dr. Amara sits in the chair beside the bed. It's going to be a long day. They want me gone. Some of them do. Most of them do. Dr. Amara doesn't deny it. Caelan's throat tightens. I should leave before this gets worse. Is that what you want? It doesn't matter what I want. It's the only thing that matters. Dr. Amara leans forward. Caelan, you've spent your whole life letting other people decide your worth. When do you get to decide? Caelan's eyes burn. I don't know how. Then learn. Her voice is gentle, firm. Start by answering one question. Do you want to stay? Caelan's breath shakes. Does he? He thinks of Talren's small arms around his waist, Rhyden's careful hands, the way the palace, despite everything, feels less like a cage and more like a possibility. Yes, he whispers. I want to stay. Then fight for it. The council chamber buzzes with tension. Caelan stands outside the doors, Rhyden beside him. You don't have to do this, Rhyden says. I can handle them. No. Caelan's voice is steady. If they're going to decide my fate, I should be there. Rhyden's hand finds his. Squeezes. Stay beside me, he says. No matter what they say. The doors open. The chamber falls silent. Caelan walks in, chin up, hand locked with Rhyden's. Whispers erupt. Shocked, scandalized. And Omega, in the council chamber, holding the king's hand. Unheard of. Your Majesty, a voice says, cold, disapproving. Councilman Talren, this is highly inappropriate. Is it? Rhyden's tone is ice. This chamber discusses my life, my choices. It seems appropriate that the person affected most be present. He's an Omega. He's a person, Rhyden interrupts, and you'll address him with respect or not at all. Talren's jaw tightens, but he doesn't argue. Rhyden guides Caelan to the platform. They stand together, facing the council. You called this vote, Rhyden says. So vote. But know this, whatever you decide, it won't change my choice. Caelan stays. Your Majesty, another councilman says, we're not questioning your authority. We're questioning your judgment. My judgment brought stability to this kingdom, and now it's bringing chaos. Talren stands. The syndicate has declared open hostility. Noble families are threatening to withdraw support. Citizens are protesting in the streets. All because of him. Caelan's chest tightens. All because of your corruption, Rhyden counters. You're angry that I shut down your trafficking operations, that I arrested your business partners. This isn't about Caelan. It's about power. It's about tradition. Talren's voice rises. Omegas don't belong in positions of influence. He's not in a position of influence. He's in my protection. For now. But what happens when you bond him? When you make him consort? Silence. Caelan's breath stops. Consort. He hadn't thought that far ahead. Rhyden's hand tightens on his. That's my decision, not yours. A decision that affects the entire kingdom, Talren argues. We have a right to voice concerns. Voice them, then. Rhyden's tone drops. Dangerous. But choose your words carefully. Talren's gaze shifts to Caelan. Cold. Assessing. Tell me, Omega, he says. Do you understand what you're asking the king to sacrifice for you? Caelan's throat works. I'm not asking him to sacrifice anything. Aren't you? His reputation. His alliances. His standing with the noble families. I didn't ask for any of this, Caelan says quietly. I didn't ask to be saved. I didn't ask to be brought here. I didn't ask to matter. And yet you stay, because he asked me to. Convenient. Caelan's hands curl into fists. You think I want this? You think I want to be the reason people hate him? I'd leave tonight if I thought it would help. But it won't, because this isn't about me. It's about you refusing to admit the kingdom is broken. Gasps ripple through the chamber. Talren's face darkens. How dare you? He's right, Rhyden interrupts. The kingdom is broken. It was broken long before Caelan arrived. And I'm going to fix it, with or without your approval. Talren's jaw clenches. Then you leave us no choice. We vote. The council members rise. One by one, they cast their votes. Remove the Omega. Keep the Omega. Remove. Keep. The count is close. Too close. Finally, the last vote. Silence. Talren smiles. cold, victorious. The council has spoken, he says. The Omega must leave the palace within 24 hours, by force if necessary. Rhyden's scent explodes through the chamber, dark, furious. Then you've chosen war, he says quietly. Theron pales. Your Majesty, you heard me. Rhyden's voice is steel. If you try to remove him, you'll have to go through me. And I promise, you won't survive it. He turns, pulls Caelan with him. They walk out of the chamber together. Behind them, chaos erupts. Rhyden's chambers feel too small suddenly. Caelan paces. His chest heaves. His hands shake. I have to leave, he says. I have to. No. Rhyden catches his wrists. You're not leaving. They'll come for me. Let them try. Rhyden. This is insane. I know. Rhyden's hands frame his face. I know it's insane. I know it's dangerous. But I don't care. I'm not losing you. Caelan's breath shudders. Why? Why does it matter so much? Rhyden's thumb brushes his cheek. Because I'm falling in love with you. The words hang in the air. Caelan stops breathing. You what? I'm falling in love with you, Rhyden repeats. Steady. Sure. I didn't plan it. Didn't expect it. But it's true. And I'm not apologizing for it. Caelan's eyes burn. You barely know me. I know you walked into hell for a child. I know you tried to trade yourself for him. I know you're stronger than anyone I've ever met. Rhyden's voice drops. I know that when I'm near you, I feel less like a king and more like a person. Caelan's chest cracks open. I don't know how to do this, he whispers. I don't know how to let someone. Then don't. Rhyden's forehead presses to his. Don't let me. Make me earn it. Make me prove I'm worth the risk. You already have. Rhyden's breath catches. Caelan's hands lift. Hesitant. His fingers find Rhyden's jaw. I'm terrified, Caelan admits. So am I. What if this doesn't work? Then we'll figure it out. Rhyden's hands slide to his waist. Together. Caelan's eyes close. For the first time in his life, he lets himself hope. That night, Talren visits. Rhyden allows it. Under guard. Supervised. The boy runs to Caelan the second he enters, wrapping around him like a vine. You're okay, Talren breathes. They said you were okay, but I didn't believe them. I'm okay, sweetheart. Caelan's arms tighten around him. I promise. Talren pulls back. His small hands pat Caelan's face, checking for injuries. You got hurt because of me, he says. Small. Guilty. No. Caelan's voice is firm. I got hurt because bad people did bad things. Not because of you. Talren's eyes fill. I was so scared. I know. Me too. But you came anyway. Of course I did. Talren's face crumples. He buries it against Caelan's chest. Rhyden watches from across the room. His expression is soft, unguarded. When Talren finally leaves, Caelan feels the emptiness like a physical ache. He loves you, Rhyden says quietly. I love him too. He's not the only one. Caelan's breath catches. Rhyden crosses the room. Slow, deliberate. May I? He asks, hand outstretched. Caelan nods. Rhyden pulls him close. Not possessive, not demanding, just holding. Caelan's arms wrap around his waist. His face presses against Rhyden's chest. Safe. He feels safe. Thank you, Caelan whispers. For what? For not giving up on me. Rhyden's arms tighten. Never. They stand like that, minutes passing. Then, a knock. Urgent. Rhyden pulls away, opens the door. Jamar, face grim. Your Majesty, he says. We have a situation. What kind of situation? Jamar's gaze flicks to Caelan, then back to Rhyden. Someone's been watching the orphan wing, he says quietly. We found surveillance equipment in the walls. And he hesitates. There's a message. What message? Jamar hands him a slip of paper. Rhyden reads it. His face goes white. What does it say? Caelan asks. Rhyden's hands shake. Just slightly. It says if we don't surrender you by midnight, he says slowly, they'll take Talren again. And this time, they won't give him back. Can Caelan choose between his own freedom and the life of the child he's come to love? Midnight comes too fast. Caelan stands in the orphan wing, watching Talren sleep. The boy's small chest rises and falls. Peaceful. Innocent. Unaware that men with guns are deciding his fate. Rhyden's hand settles on Caelan's shoulder. Warm. Steady. My team is in position, he says quietly. Triple guards on every entrance. Snipers on the roofs. No one's getting in. Caelan's throat tightens. They got in before. That was different. We weren't prepared. And if they find another way? Rhyden's hand slides down to grip his. Then we fight. A sound outside. Glass breaking. Talren jerks awake. His eyes go wide. What was that? His voice shakes. Caelan moves to the bed. Sits beside him. It's okay, sweetheart. Just the wind. Another sound. Closer. Metal scraping metal. Rhyden's whole body goes tense. His hand reaches for the weapon at his hip. Stay with him, he orders. Then into his comm device. Report. Now. Static. Then a voice. Frantic. South wall breach. Multiple hostiles were engaging. Gunfire erupts. Close enough to rattle the windows. Talren screams. Caelan pulls him close, covering his ears. Don't listen. Look at me. Just look at me. Talren's small hands grip his shirt. I'm scared. I know, but I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you. Rhyden barks orders into his comm. His voice is controlled but his scent. Pine and smoke laced with fury fills the room. The door crashes open. Jamar, blood on his sleeve. They're inside, he gasps. 4th floor, moving fast. We can't. An explosion rocks the building. The lights flicker. Die. Emergency red floods the hallways. Talren's scream pierces the darkness. Caelan's arms tighten around him. His heart hammers against his ribs. Rhyden moves to the door. Get them to the safe room. Now. Your Majesty, you need to come with. I said now. Jamar grabs Caelan's arm. This way. Footsteps thunder down the hallway. Fast. Heavy. Wrong. Not palace guards. Rhyden steps into the doorway, blocking it with his body. Go, he says, not looking back. Jamar pulls Caelan toward the back exit. Talren clings to Caelan's neck, face buried against his shoulder. They run. The hallway stretches endless. Red light strobes across the walls. Shadows move behind them. A man steps out ahead. Black tactical gear. Gun raised. Jamar shoves Caelan sideways into a room. Slams the door. Gunfire. Talren sobs. Caelan holds him tighter, pressing the boy's face against his chest so he can't see. Shoo! Caelan whispers. Shoo! I've got you. The door splinters. Not from bullets. Someone's kicking it. Jamar presses his back against it. There's a service passage behind the bookcase. Go. What about you? Go. Caelan stumbles toward the bookcase. His hands shake so badly he can barely grip the edge. He pulls. Nothing happens. The door cracks. Wood splitting. Pull harder. Jamar shouts. Caelan yanks with everything he has. The bookcase swings open. Darkness yawns behind it. Come on, Caelan says to Talren. We have to move. The door breaks. 2 men pour through. Jamar fires. One drops. The other lunges. Caelan doesn't see what happens next. He's already in the passage, pulling Talren behind him, shoving the bookcase closed. Darkness swallows them. Talren's breathing comes too fast. Panicked. Breathe with me, Caelan says, voice shaking but firm. In, out. They move through the passage. Caelan's cane taps ahead, mapping the space. Stone walls, narrow, cold. Behind them, muffled shouts, crashes. Talren whimpers. Where are we going? Away. Caelan's hand finds the wall, follows it. Just keep moving. The passage slopes down, gets colder. The air tastes stale. How long do they walk? Minutes? Hours? Time dissolves. Then voices ahead. Caelan stops. His hand covers Talren's mouth. They stand frozen in the darkness. The voices get closer. Check the passage. King's orders were clear. Palace guards, not enemies. Caelan's chest loosens slightly. Hello? He calls out. We're here. Footsteps rush toward them. A flashlight beam cuts through the dark. Omega Caelan? A woman's voice, relief thick in it. Thank the ancestors. Hands guide them forward, out of the passage, into a basement room lined with supplies. Other children huddle in the corner, wide-eyed, terrified. The caretakers hold them close. Talren breaks from Caelan's grip, runs to the other kids. Caelan sways. His legs threaten to give out. The guard catches his elbow. Sir, you need to sit. Where's Rhyden? Still fighting. 4th floor. He won't retreat until another explosion. Closer. The building shakes. Dust rains from the ceiling. A child screams. Caelan's chest constricts. How many attackers? 20. Maybe more. They knew our patrol routes. Knew where the safe rooms were. The guard's jaw tightens. Someone fed them intel. Again. Another traitor. Caelan's hands curl into fists. How long until backup arrives? 10 minutes. But the guard hesitates. The king ordered us to evacuate you and the children first. He's staying to buy time. No. The word comes out sharp. He can't. He already gave the order. Caelan turns toward the door. The guard blocks him. Sir, I can't let you. He's up there alone. He has his elite squad. I don't care. Caelan's voice cracks. I'm not leaving him. If you go back, you'll die. And his sacrifice will mean nothing. The words hit like a fist. Caelan staggers back. His breath won't come properly. Rhyden is buying them time. With his life. No, Caelan whispers. No, he doesn't get to. Footsteps above. Running. Getting closer. The guard raises her weapon. Everyone stay quiet. The footsteps stop outside the door. Silence. Then, a knock. 3 times. Password. The guard calls out. Nightfall 7. The guard exhales. Opens the door. Dr. Amara stumbles in. Blood on her hands. Her face white. We need to move, she gasps. Now. The West Wing is compromised. They're herding us toward. An explosion tears through the building. The ceiling cracks. Plaster crashes down. Someone screams. Caelan grabs Talren, shielding him with his body as debris rains. When the dust clears, a jagged hole gapes in the ceiling. Smoke pours through, and voices, shouting, close. The attackers found them. Will anyone survive the night? Boots hit the floor above. Heavy, deliberate, hunting. The guard shoves Caelan toward a side door. Move. Get the children out. Where? Underground tunnel. Leads to the east gate. Go. Dr. Amara grabs 3 children. The caretakers grab more. They pour through the door into another passage. Caelan pulls Talren along, his cane forgotten, one hand on the wall, the other gripping the boy's wrist. Behind them, gunfire, screams, the sound of bodies hitting stone. Don't look back, Caelan says. Keep running. The tunnel curves, narrows, water drips somewhere. The air smells like earth and rot. Talren stumbles. Caelan hauls him up, keeps moving. They burst into a wider space. Other guards wait there, armed, tense. How many? One asks. 12 children, 3 caretakers, Dr. Amara, the Omega. The guard's eyes land on Caelan. Something flickers across his face. Recognition, then hardness. The Omega stays, the guard says. Caelan's stomach drops. What? You heard me. The guard's weapon shifts, not pointed at Caelan, but close. You're the target. If they get you, maybe they'll leave the children alone. Darius. Dr. Amara steps forward. You can't. I'm not losing kids for him. Darius's voice is flat, cold. He's not worth it. Caelan's chest goes numb. "You're right," he says quietly. "I'm not." Talren's hand tightens on his. "No, Caelan. It's okay, sweetheart." Caelan kneels. His hands frame the boy's face. "You're going to go with Dr. Amara. You're going to be safe. I don't want to leave you. I know. But I need you to be brave for me. Can you do that?" Talren's face crumples. Tears streak through the dust on his cheeks. Caelan pulls him close, holds him tight. "I love you," he whispers. "Remember that." He stands, turns to Darius. "Let them go," Caelan says. "I'll stay. I won't fight. Just get the children out." Darius's jaw works. For a moment, something like guilt crosses his face. Then he nods. Dr. Amara grabs Caelan's arm. "Don't do this. Take care of them," Caelan says. "Please." She hesitates, then pulls the children toward another tunnel. Talren screams. "Caelan!" The sound rips through Caelan's chest. He doesn't turn around. Can't. The children disappear into darkness. Silence falls. Darius lowers his weapon. "I'm sorry, but we're out of options." "I know. If it helps, the king will kill me for this." "It doesn't." Footsteps echo from the tunnel behind them. Slow, confident. The attackers found them. Darius raises his weapon. "When they come through, I'll buy you time to run." "No." Caelan's voice is steady. "I made a deal. I stay. They'll kill you. Maybe. But the children will live." Darius stares at him. Something shifts in his eyes. Understanding. Respect. "You're braver than most alphas I know," he says quietly. Caelan's throat tightens. "Tell Rhyden." His voice cracks. "Tell him I'm sorry. For everything." The footsteps get closer. Shadows stretch across the tunnel walls. Darius steps in front of Caelan, weapon raised. 3 men emerge. Black gear, faces covered. "Step aside," the leader says. "We only want the Omega. You'll have to go through me." The leader laughs. "That can be arranged." He raises his weapon. A roar splits the air. Not human. Alpha rage. Pure. Primal. Lethal. The tunnel shakes. Rhyden crashes into the space like a storm. Blood streaks his face. His clothes are torn. His eyes burn with fury Caelan has never seen. He moves. Fast. The first attacker doesn't even get his weapon up. Rhyden's fist connects with his jaw. The crack echoes. The man drops. The second tries to shoot. Rhyden grabs the barrel, twists, drives the butt of the gun into the man's temple. The leader backs up. "Your Majesty, we can negotiate." Rhyden's hand closes around his throat, lifts him off the ground. "You threatened my mate," Rhyden says, voice low, deadly. "There's no negotiation." He throws the man against the wall. The impact cracks stone. Silence. Rhyden stands there, chest heaving, scent flooding the space with possession and fury and barely controlled violence. Then he turns. His eyes find Caelan. The rage drains from his face, replaced by something raw, broken. "You were going to trade yourself," he says. Not a question. Caelan's throat closes. "They would have killed the children. They would have killed you." "I know." Rhyden crosses the distance between them. His hands grip Caelan's shoulders. Not gentle, desperate. "Don't," he says, voice cracking. "Don't ever." "I had to." "You didn't." Rhyden pulls him close, holds him so tight Caelan can barely breathe. "You didn't have to sacrifice yourself. That's what I'm here for." Caelan's hands fist in Rhyden's torn shirt. "You can't keep saving me. Watch me." Footsteps behind them. More guards. Backup finally arrived. Jamar appears, bloodied but alive. His eyes land on Caelan and relief floods his face. "The children," Rhyden demands. "Safe, Dr. Amara got them out through the east tunnel. They're in the secured zone." Rhyden's grip on Caelan loosens slightly. "Casualties? 3 guards down, 7 wounded. But we got most of the attackers." "Most? Some escaped. They'll regroup. Come back." Rhyden's jaw clenches. He looks down at Caelan. I need to finish this. I know. But first, Rhyden's hand cups his face. I need to know you're safe. I'm here. I'm okay. You're not okay. Rhyden's thumb brushes his cheek. You're shaking. Caelan hadn't noticed. But now that Rhyden says it, he feels it. The tremors running through his whole body. Come on. Rhyden keeps one arm around him, guides him through the tunnels. They emerge into the palace courtyard. Dawn breaks over the walls, pink and gold against smoke-stained stone. The building is damaged but standing. Guards move through the rubble. Medics tend the wounded. And in the center, the children, all of them, safe. Talren sees Caelan and breaks free from Dr. Amara's grip. He runs, crashes into Caelan's legs. You're alive. The boy sobs. You're alive. Caelan drops to his knees, wraps his arms around him. I told you I'd come back. I was so scared. I know. Me too. Rhyden's hand settles on Caelan's shoulder. Warm, grounding. For a moment, everything is quiet, safe. Then, a guard runs up, face white. Your Majesty, you need to see this. Rhyden's eyes narrow. What is it? The guard hands him a tablet. On the screen, a video feed, live, the throne room, and standing in front of the throne, Councilman Talren, surrounded by armed men. Citizens of Lumera, Talren says, voice smooth, confident. Your king has failed you. He has chosen personal desire over the kingdom's welfare. He has brought war to our doorstep for an Omega who brings nothing but chaos. Rhyden's scent turns cold. Therefore, Talren continues, the council has voted. King Rhyden Valtar is hereby removed from power. Effective immediately. Gasps ripple through the courtyard. Rhyden doesn't move, doesn't react. His eyes stay locked on the screen. The Omega will be surrendered within the hour, Talren says, or we will take him by force. And anyone who stands with the former king will be considered a traitor. The feed cuts. Silence crashes down. Caelan's chest goes numb. They can't. They can, Rhyden says quietly. If enough council members vote, they can remove me. Then I'll go. Caelan stands. I'll turn myself in. No, Rhyden. I said no. Rhyden turns to face him. His eyes are dark, determined. They want a war? I'll give them one. Jamar steps forward. Your Majesty, if you fight the council, the kingdom will tear itself apart. Then let it tear. Rhyden's voice is steel. I'm done letting corrupt men decide who deserves protection. I'm done compromising with people who see Omegas as property. He looks at Caelan. I told you I would burn the world down for you. I meant it. Caelan's breath shakes. You'll lose everything. I already have everything. Rhyden's hand finds his. Right here. Around them, guards shift. Uncertain. Torn between orders and loyalty. Then, one guard steps forward. Kneels. I stand with my king. Another guard joins him. Then another. Then 5 more. Within minutes, half the courtyard is kneeling, pledging loyalty, not to the council, to Rhyden. Caelan's eyes burn. Rhyden looks at his people, his jaw tight, his hand never letting go of Caelan's. Thank you, he says, quiet, honest. All of you. Jamar kneels last. Where you go, we follow. Rhyden nods. Then we end this. Tonight. Can one Omega and a deposed king stand against an entire kingdom? The throne room doors slam open. Rhyden walks through like he still owns the place. Because he does. Talren sits on the throne, smug, surrounded by council members and hired guards. His smile falters when he sees Rhyden. You were told to stay away, Talren says. Your mistake, Rhyden replies. Was thinking I'd listen. Behind Rhyden, 50 guards. Loyal, armed, ready. And beside him, Caelan. The council erupts. The Omega should not be here. This is unseemly. Remove him at once. Rhyden's voice cuts through the noise. He stays. Talren stands. You have no authority here anymore, Rhyden. The vote was unanimous. Was it? Rhyden's eyes sweep the council. Everyone in this room voted to remove me? Silence. 3 council members shift uncomfortably. I thought so, Rhyden says. You coerced them, threatened them, just like you've threatened everyone who opposes you. Proof. Talren's smile returns. Do you have proof of these accusations? Rhyden nods to Jamar. Jamar steps forward, holds up a data chip. Financial records, Jamar says, linking Councilman Talren to the trafficking syndicate. Payments, transactions, communications. Talren's face pales. We also have testimony, Rhyden continues, from the servant you coerced, from 3 other council members you blackmailed, from families you threatened. Lies, recorded confessions. Rhyden's voice is ice. All of them, time-stamped, verified. Murmurs ripple through the council. Talren's hands clench. Even if that's true, which it's not, you're still removed from power. The vote stands. Does it? Rhyden looks at the other council members. Knowing what you know now, do you still vote to remove me? One by one, council members stand. I withdraw my vote. I was coerced. My vote is invalid. I stand with the king. Within minutes, only 5 council members remain seated. Talren's supporters. His face darkens. This changes nothing. You brought chaos to this kingdom for an Omega. I brought justice, Rhyden interrupts. Something you've avoided for years. The trafficking, the corruption, the abuse. All of it ends today. You're willing to destroy tradition for him? Talren points at Caelan. For an Omega with no value. Caelan steps forward. The room goes silent. You're right, Caelan says quietly. I have no value. Not by your standards. I can't see. I can't offer political advantage. I can't strengthen bloodlines. Talren's smile returns. Finally, he understands. But, Caelan continues, voice strengthening. I walked into hell for a child who isn't mine. I traded myself for innocence. I stood between evil and the people I love. He looks at Talren. What have you done? Besides line your pockets with blood money, gasps. Talren's face turns red. How dare? I dare, Caelan says. Because I'm not afraid of you anymore. None of us should be. Rhyden's hand finds his, squeezes. Pride radiates from him. Talren sees it. The connection, the bond. The unshakable certainty between them. His face twists. You've bewitched him. He saved me, Rhyden says simply. Not with magic, with courage, with kindness, with everything you lack. He turns to the council. I'm reclaiming my throne. Anyone who opposes can leave. Now. Silence. Then, Talren lunges. Fast. A knife flashes in his hand. Aimed at Caelan. Rhyden moves faster. His body collides with Talren's. They crash to the floor. The knife skitters across stone. Guards rush forward. Pin Talren down. He thrashes. Screams. You'll regret this. The families won't stand for. The families, Rhyden says coldly, standing and brushing off his clothes, will answer for their crimes, starting with yours. He nods to Jamar. Take him, and anyone else who supported him. Guards move, efficiently, methodically. Within minutes, the throne room is cleared of traitors. Only loyal council members remain. Rhyden turns to them. We have work to do, laws to change, systems to fix. This kingdom will no longer profit from suffering. Your Majesty, one council member says. What about the Omega? Every eye turns to Caelan. He stands there, small, fragile, but unbowed. Rhyden walks to him, takes his hand. Caelan stays, he says, as my protected mate, as someone this kingdom will learn to respect, as proof that value isn't determined by birth or status or physical ability. He looks at the council. Anyone who disagrees can join Talren in the dungeons. No one moves. Rhyden's grip on Caelan's hand tightens. Meeting adjourned. Hours later, Caelan stands on the balcony, the same one where someone threw a rock. where everything felt impossible. Now, the courtyard below hums with rebuilding. Guards repair walls. Workers clear rubble. Children's laughter drifts from the orphan wing. Life, continuing, healing. Footsteps behind him. Rhyden, always Rhyden. How are you? Rhyden asks. Caelan's throat tightens. I don't know. Everything feels overwhelming. Yes. Rhyden stands beside him, close but not touching, giving space. You don't have to stay, he says quietly. If this is too much, if you want to leave, I don't. The words come fast, certain. I don't want to leave. You're sure? Caelan turns toward him. For the first time in my life, I feel like I belong somewhere, like I matter. Because of you. Rhyden's breath catches. You've always mattered. I just helped you see it. You did more than that. Caelan's hand finds his. You gave me a reason to fight, to hope, to believe I deserve good things. You do. You deserve everything. Caelan's eyes burn. So do you. They stand there, hands linked, the kingdom spread out below them. What happens now? Caelan asks. Now? Rhyden's thumb brushes his knuckles. We rebuild. Together. The council will adjust, or they'll leave. Either way, the laws are changing. Omegas will have protections, rights, freedom. Because of me? Because of you. Caelan's chest aches. Good ache. Warm. I'm scared, he admits. Of what? That this is temporary. That you'll wake up one day and realize. Stop. Rhyden turns him, hands framing his face. I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you. This is permanent, real. Forever if you'll have me. Caelan's breath shakes. Forever. Forever. That's a long time. Not long enough. Caelan's laugh comes out wet, broken, happy. Rhyden leans down, forehead against his. May I kiss you? He whispers. Caelan's heart stops, restarts. Yes, he breathes. Rhyden's lips brush his. Soft, careful, reverent. The kiss is gentle, nothing demanding, just connection, promise, home. When they pull apart, Caelan's whole body hums. I love you, Rhyden says. Simple, true. Caelan's eyes burn. I love you too. They stand there, holding each other, the world continuing around them. But in this moment, they're everything. A sound behind them, small footsteps. Talren appears, face uncertain. Am I interrupting? Caelan smiles. Never. The boy runs forward, wraps around both of them. Rhyden's arm comes around Talren's shoulders. His other hand stays on Caelan. 3 people, damaged, healing, family. But outside the palace walls, shadows gather. A figure watches from a distant rooftop. Binoculars trained on the balcony. A comm device crackles. Target acquired. The figure says, the Omega is still with the king. Static. Then a cold voice. Patience. We've been paid well to finish what the council started. When they least expect it, we strike. The figure lowers the binoculars. And the child. Collateral damage. Do what must be done. The figure melts into shadows. On the balcony, Caelan shivers. What's wrong? Rhyden asks immediately. I don't know. Caelan's hands tighten on him. I have a bad feeling. Rhyden's arms wrap around him. Protective. Nothing's going to hurt you. I promise. But promises can't stop bullets. And the enemies in the dark are patient. Are Caelan and his newfound family truly safe? 3 days of peace feel like a lie. Caelan can't shake the feeling. Like waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like standing on ice that's cracking. Talren doesn't feel it. The boy chatters through breakfast, telling stories about the other pups, asking when they can visit the gardens again. Caelan smiles, nods, responds, but his chest stays tight. Rhyden notices. Of course he does. Talk to me, he says after Talren leaves for morning lessons. It's nothing. It's not nothing. You've barely slept. Caelan's hands twist together. I just keep thinking, what if they come back? What if we're not ready? We're ready. Rhyden's voice is certain. Every entrance is guarded. Every window monitored. The syndicate is destroyed. Talren is imprisoned. The corrupt council members are facing trial. But nothing. Rhyden cups his face. You're safe. I promise you're safe. Caelan wants to believe him. He tries. That afternoon, Talren asks to play in the courtyard. Caelan hesitates. Rhyden nods permission. Jamar will be there, Rhyden says, and 6 other guards. He'll be fine. Caelan lets Talren go. Watches, listens. From the balcony as the boys' laughter echoes up, Dr. Amara joins him. You're worrying. Always. That's what parents do. Caelan startles. I'm not his parent. Aren't you? Dr. Amara's voice is gentle. You protect him, love him, would die for him. That doesn't make me. It makes you exactly that. She touches his arm. He calls you by name, but in his heart, you're his family, and he's yours. Caelan's throat closes. Family. He's never had that before. A sound below. Talren's voice rising. Caelan, watch this. Caelan leans over the railing. I'm watching. A lie. He can't see. But Talren doesn't know that. The boy laughs, spins, shows off some trick. Guards chuckle. Jamar says something encouraging. Everything is normal, peaceful. Then, Caelan's hindbrain screams. Not sound, not sight, instinct. Get down, he shouts. The world explodes. Not metaphorically. A projectile slams into the courtyard. Fire blooms. Stone shatters. Caelan's ears ring. He can't hear, can't process. He runs. Down the stairs. Through the hallways. Toward the courtyard. Guards try to stop him. He shoves past. Talren. Smoke fills his lungs. Heat blasts his face. Bodies on the ground. Moving. Not moving. He can't tell. Talren. A small cough. Weak. Caelan drops to his knees. Crawls forward. His hands find fabric. Small shoulders. The boy. I've got you. Caelan gasps. I've got you. Talren's hand grips his shirt. It hurts. I know, baby. I know. Stay with me. Caelan lifts him. The boy is too light. Limp. Blood soaks through his shirt. Warm. Too much of it. Medic. Caelan screams. Someone help. Hands grab them. Pull them away from the flames. Dr. Amara materializes. Her face is gray. Put him down gently. Caelan lays Talren on the ground. His hands shake so badly he can barely let go. Dr. Amara works. Fast. Efficient. Her hands press cloth against wounds. Her voice calls out orders. Talren's eyes flutter. Caelan, I'm here. Caelan grabs his hand. I'm right here. Did I do good? With the trick. Caelan's vision blurs. So good, sweetheart. The best. Will you? The boy's voice fades. Comes back. Will you stay? Always. I'll always stay. Talren's hand goes slack. No. Caelan's voice breaks. No, no, no. He's breathing, Dr. Amara says quickly. He just lost consciousness. Caelan, he's breathing. Then why? He needs surgery. Now. Dr. Amara looks up. Medics rush forward with a stretcher. We have to move. They lift Talren, carry him toward the medical wing. Caelan tries to follow. Someone holds him back. Rhyden. Blood streaks his face. His clothes are torn, but he's alive. Let me go, Caelan struggles. I need to. You can't go into surgery. Rhyden's arms tighten. You have to let them work. He's hurt because of me. He's hurt because they attacked us. Not because of you. They're targeting me. Everyone around me gets hurt. Stop. Rhyden turns him, forces him to face him. This is not your fault. Do you hear me? None of this is your fault. Caelan's chest heaves. Tears he didn't know he was crying burn his face. I can't lose him, he whispers. You won't. He's strong. He'll make it. You don't know that. I do. Rhyden's voice is steel wrapped in velvet. Because he has you. And you don't give up on people you love. Hours crawl by. Caelan sits outside the surgical room, knees drawn up, head down. Rhyden sits beside him, not touching, just present. Jamar paces, guilt written across his face. I should have seen it coming, he says. For the 10th time. No one saw it, Rhyden replies. For the 10th time. They used a long-range launcher from outside the walls. We had no warning. I was supposed to protect him. You did. You covered him with your own body. That's why he's alive. Jamar's jaw clenches, but he doesn't argue. The surgical door opens. Dr. Amara steps out, blood on her scrubs, exhaustion in her eyes. Caelan stands. His legs barely hold him. Is he alive? Dr. Amara's voice is firm, stable. The shrapnel missed his vital organs. He'll need recovery time, but he'll survive. Caelan's knees give out. Rhyden catches him, holds him as sobs tear from his throat. Can I see him? Caelan gasps. He's sedated, but yes, come. They enter the recovery room. Talren lies on a white bed, small, pale. Bandages wrap his chest and arm, but his chest rises and falls. Alive. Caelan sinks into the chair beside the bed. His hand finds Talren's, careful not to disturb the four. I'm here, he whispers. I'm not going anywhere. Talren doesn't respond, lost in medicated sleep. Caelan doesn't care. He just holds his hand. Rhyden stands at the door, watching them. His expression is soft, aching, determined. He steps into the hallway, pulls out his comm device. Jamar, he says quietly, find whoever did this. Your Majesty, I don't care what it takes. I don't care who we have to go through. Find them and bring them to me. Silence. Then Jamar's voice, cold and certain. It will be done. That night, Caelan refuses to leave Talren's side. Rhyden brings him food, water, blankets. You need to rest, Rhyden says gently. I can't. Caelan, what if he wakes up and I'm not here? Caelan's voice cracks. What if he thinks I left? Rhyden kneels beside the chair. He knows you'd never leave. Does he? After everything? Yes. Rhyden's hand covers his. He knows, because you've shown him. Every single day. Caelan's eyes burn. I'm scared, he admits. I know. I'm scared of losing him, of losing you, of this all falling apart. It won't fall apart. You can't promise that. I can. Rhyden's voice is certain. Because I'm not letting go. Not of you, not of him, not of this family we're building. Caelan's breath shakes. Family. Yes, family. Rhyden stands, leans down, presses a kiss to Caelan's forehead. Get some rest. I'll watch over both of you. He pulls a chair to the other side of the bed. Sits. Two guardians, watching over one small boy. Hours pass. Near dawn, Talren stirs. His eyes flutter open, unfocused, confused. Caelan? His voice is small, scared. I'm here, baby. Caelan's hand tightens on his. Right here. It hurts. I know. Dr. Amara will bring medicine soon. Did we win? Caelan's throat closes. What? The fight. Did we win? Rhyden leans forward. Yes, we won. Talren's lips curve. Just slightly. Good. His eyes drift closed again. But this time, his hand stays tight around Caelan's, holding on. Will this fragile family survive what's coming? Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the final chapter of this powerful story. Share your thoughts in the comments and inspire others with your words. 2 weeks later, Talren walks again. Slow, careful, but walking. Caelan stays beside him, one hand hovering near his back, ready to catch him if he falls. I'm okay, Talren insists. I'm not gonna break. I know. I'm just worried. The boy grins. You're always worried. Can you blame me? Talren's hand finds his. Squeezes. Nope. They walk the garden path together. Slowly. sunlight warm on their faces. Rhyden watches from the balcony, something tight in his chest loosening. Jamar approaches. His face is grim. "We found them," Jamar says quietly. Rhyden's jaw tightens. "Where?" "Border territory." The remaining syndicate members regrouped. They're planning another attack. "When?" 3 days. During the Unity Festival. When the palace will be full of citizens. Rhyden's hands clench. "How many?" 30 fighters. Maybe more. They're desperate. Angry. They know we're closing in. "Then we end it." Rhyden's voice is cold. "Before they get another chance." "Your Majesty," Jamar hesitates. "If we strike first, it's an act of aggression. The neighboring territories might." "I don't care about politics anymore." Rhyden turns to face him. "They hurt a child. They've targeted my mate repeatedly. This ends. Now." Jamar nods. "I'll prepare the strike team." "No." Rhyden's voice drops. "I'm going." "Your Majesty, that's not." "I'm going," Rhyden repeats. "This is personal, and I'm finishing it." That night, Rhyden tells Caelan. They sit in his chambers. Talren asleep in the next room. Safe. Healing. "You're going after them," Caelan says. Not a question. "Yes." "When?" "Tomorrow at dawn." Caelan's hands tighten in his lap. "What if something happens to you?" "It won't." "You can't know that." "I can." Rhyden moves closer, kneels in front of him. "Because I have too much to lose now. I have you. I have Talren. I have a future I actually want." "Then don't go." Caelan's voice breaks. "Send someone else. Stay here. With us." "I can't." Rhyden's hands frame his face. "If I don't end this, they'll keep coming. They'll keep threatening you. Talren, everyone I care about. I won't live like that. And I can't live knowing you might not come back." "I will come back." Rhyden's thumb brushes his cheek. "I promise you, I will come back." Caelan's eyes burn. "Don't make promises you can't keep." "I never do." They sit in silence, holding each other. Then Caelan pulls back. "Take me with you." "Absolutely not." "I can help." "No, you're staying here, where it's safe." "Nowhere is safe." Caelan's voice sharpens. "You said it yourself, they'll keep coming. So either we end this together or nothing." Rhyden's grip tightens. "You're not walking into danger again." "I can't." His voice cracks. "I can't watch you do that." "But you expect me to watch you do it?" Silence. Rhyden's jaw works. "That's different." "It's not." Caelan's hands find his face, mirror his position. "You think I'm less terrified of losing you? You think I can just sit here and wait and hope?" "Caelan, I love you." The words come out fierce, certain. "I love you, and I'm not letting you face this alone." Rhyden's breath catches. His forehead drops to Caelan's. "You're going to give me a heart attack. Then we'll have matching ones." Despite everything, Rhyden laughs. Broken. Real. "You're staying here," he says firmly. "But," he pulls back, looks at him. "When I come back, I'm going to bond you. Officially. Permanently. If you'll have me." Caelan's chest stops. "What?" "Bond you." Rhyden's voice is steady. "Sure. Make you my mate in every way that matters. Give you my name. My protection. My everything." "Rhyden, I know it's fast. I know we've barely had time to breathe. But I don't care. I want forever with you. Starting the moment I get back." Caelan's eyes burn. "You're proposing." "I'm claiming." Rhyden's smile is soft. Dangerous. "If you'll let me." Caelan's hands shake. "Yes. Yes. Yes. Forever. All of it. Yes." Rhyden's control breaks. He pulls Caelan into his arms, kisses him hard, desperate, full of promise and fear and love. When they break apart, both are breathing hard. "Come back to me," Caelan whispers. "Always." Dawn comes too fast. Caelan stands in the courtyard, Talren beside him. Rhyden and his strike team prepare to leave. Armor, weapons, grim determination. Jamar checks weapons one last time. 50 loyal guards ready to follow their king into hell. Rhyden crosses to Caelan, cups his face. "Stay with Dr. Amara," he says. "Don't leave the palace. No matter what. I won't. And if anything feels wrong, I'll hide. I'll protect Talren. I know." Rhyden's thumb brushes his cheek. "I love you. I love you too." One last kiss. Brief, fierce. Then Rhyden pulls away, turns to Talren. "Take care of him for me," Rhyden says seriously. Talren nods. "I will." Rhyden's hand ruffles his hair. Then he's moving, mounting his horse, leading his team through the gates. Caelan watches, feels them leave. The courtyard empties. Silence falls. Talren's hand slips into his. "He'll come back. I know." "You don't sound like you know." Caelan's throat tightens. "I'm scared." "Me too." Talren leans against him. "But we're brave together, right?" Caelan's arm wraps around his shoulders. "Right?" Hours crawl by. Caelan can't sit still, can't rest, can't think. He paces the chambers. Talren colors nearby. Dr. Amara reads in the corner. Everything is quiet, too quiet. Then, an explosion, distant, but loud enough to rattle windows. Caelan's heart stops. "What was that, Dr.?" Amara moves to the window. Her face pales. "Fire. On the north wall. The strike team. No, they went east. This is..." Her voice drops. "This is here." Alarms blare. Guards rush through the hallways, shouting, "Orders." Chaos. Dr. Amara grabs Talren. "We need to move." The door crashes open. Not guards. Black tactical gear. Weapons raised. The remaining syndicate members. They didn't wait. They brought the fight here. Caelan moves. Instinct. Putting himself between the attackers and Talren. "Run," he says. Voice steady. "Dr. Amara, get him out." "I'm not leaving you," Talren starts. "Go." Dr. Amara grabs the boy, pulls him toward the back exit. The attackers move. Fast. One grabs Caelan, slams him against the wall. Pain explodes through his skull. "The king's pet," the man says. Cold. Amused. "Perfect." Caelan fights. Claws. Kicks. Useless. Another attacker presses cloth over his face. Sweet smell. Chemical. The world tilts. Fades. Gone. Caelan wakes to cold. Stone under him. Metal around his wrists. Chained again. His head pounds. His vision, already limited, spins. Awake. A voice. Female. Amused. "Good. We were getting bored." Footsteps circle him. "Where?" Caelan's voice cracks. "Where am I? Does it matter?" The woman laughs. "You're exactly where you should be." Bait. "For what?" "For the king. He's on his way back now. Racing to save you." She crouches near him. He feels her breath. "When he arrives, we'll kill him. Then you. Then that brat you love so much." Caelan's chest goes cold. "Talren. Safe. For now. We're not monsters. We'll make his death quick." Rage floods through Caelan. Pure. Primal. He lunges. Chains snap tight. Stop him short. The woman laughs harder. "There's the fire. Shame it won't save you." Footsteps retreat. Caelan sits in the dark. Alone. Mind racing. He has to warn Rhyden. Has to stop this. But how? The chains are solid. The room is sealed. He's trapped. Again. Always trapped. No. Not this time. Caelan's fingers explore the chains. Metal. Strong. But old. The anchor bolt in the wall feels loose. Corroded. He pulls. Hard. Pain shoots through his wrists. He keeps pulling. The bolt shifts. Just slightly. He pulls harder. The bolt cracks. Gives. The chain comes free. Caelan stumbles to his feet. His head spins. He ignores it. He has to move. Has to warn Rhyden. He follows the wall. Finds a door. Locked. He slams his shoulder against it. Once. Twice. It splinters. He's through. A hallway. Voices ahead. He moves toward them. Silent. Careful. King's team is 2 miles out. Set the charges here and here. When he enters, the whole building goes. Caelan's chest tightens. A trap. They're going to blow the building. He has to get out. Has to warn them. He turns. Runs. Guards shout behind him. He's loose. Stop him. Caelan doesn't stop. He crashes through a door. Sunlight hits his face. Outside, he runs. Blind. Desperate. Behind him, gunfire. Ahead. Hoofbeats. Rhyden. Caelan screams. It's a trap. The world explodes. Fire. Sound. Force. Caelan flies forward. Hits the ground. Hard. Pain. Everywhere. Then hands. Lifting him. I've got you. Rhyden's voice. Rough. Terrified. I've got you. Caelan's fingers grip his coat. They were going to. I know. You warned us. You saved us. Caelan's vision, already dark, fades completely. The last thing he feels is Rhyden's arms. Safe. Home. He wakes in the medical wing. Clean sheets. Soft bed. Familiar sounds. Caelan. Talren's voice. Small. Scared. Caelan's hand reaches out. Finds the boys. I'm here. You scared me again. Sorry. Don't do it anymore. I'll try. Larger hands cover both of theirs. Warm. Strong. Rhyden. How bad? Caelan asks. Concussion. Broken rib. Burns on your back. But you're alive. Rhyden's voice is rough. You're alive, and that's all that matters. The syndicate? Gone. We got them all. It's over. Really over? Really over. Rhyden's hand tightens. You're safe now. Both of you. I promise. Caelan's chest loosens. For the first time in weeks, maybe years, he believes it. Safe. Really, truly safe. What happens now? He whispers. Now? Rhyden's voice softens. Now we heal. We rebuild. We live. Together. Together. Forever. If you'll still have me. Caelan's eyes burn. Always. Talren squeezes between them. Can I stay too? Rhyden's laugh is wet. You're not going anywhere, kid. 3 people. Damaged. Healing. Together. Family. The kingdom outside will keep turning. Laws will change. Systems will improve. Omegas will gain rights. But in this moment, in this small room with these 2 people, Caelan has everything. I love you, he whispers. To both of them. We love you too, Talren says immediately. Rhyden's forehead presses to Caelan's. Forever. And for the first time, Caelan believes in forever. 1 month later, the bonding ceremony takes place. Simple. Intimate. Just close friends and family. Talren stands between them, holding both their hands. The officiant speaks. Ancient words. Binding words. Rhyden's scent wraps around Caelan. Pine and smoke and home. Caelan's scent. Finally blooming after years of suppression. Answers. Soft. Sweet. Safe. They're bound. Officially. Permanently. The kingdom erupts in celebration. Not everyone is happy. Some nobles still protest. Some citizens still disapprove. But enough support them. Enough believe in change. Enough see that love, real love, is worth fighting for. On the balcony that night, Caelan stands between his mate and his son. Yes, his son. They made it official. Adoption papers signed. Talren is theirs. What are you thinking? Rhyden asks. Caelan's smile is real. Unguarded. Happy. I'm thinking, he says, that I spent my whole life believing I didn't deserve good things. That I was broken. Worthless. Disposable. And now I know better. Caelan turns toward him. Because of you. Because you saw me, really saw me, and chose me anyway. Rhyden's hand cups his face. I didn't choose you despite anything. I chose you because of everything you are. Talren tugs their hands. Can we go get cake now? They laugh. Real. Light. Free. Yeah, kid, Rhyden says. Let's get cake. They walk back inside together. 3 people who found each other in the darkness. 3 people who built a family from broken pieces. 3 people who proved that love, real, honest, fierce love, can change everything. The kingdom watches, learns, grows, and in the palace, in the heart of it all, one blind Omega who was told he was nothing becomes everything. The end. Thank you for joining us on this powerful journey of love, courage, and redemption. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss future stories that inspire and uplift. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your words might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Together, we can spread hope and remind each other that we all deserve love, safety, and belonging. Until next time, remember, you are worthy, you are valued, and your story matters.